Hey there, this is Tristan Schmidt. Going over my submission for this Unit 5 lab on the scriptable objects. Um, this was a fun lab. I had a little bit of trouble with some of the spots. I guess I just missed it in the video, but I had imported the TextMesh Pro stuff, which was overriding essentially what the text label behavior script was supposed to be doing for text. So I was stuck on that for a little while, but I got that figured out. Everything works now, and I want to walk you through that. So here's my float data script here, and of course that was, all of this just followed along from what was in the video, but I'll just show you all of these and kind of just walk you through how I understand that they work. So this float data one, we can assign a value to it and then have that value essentially whenever this float data is called on or that value is going to be changed, then it'll update whatever the number value is. So that's why we have this plus equals here. And so this float data can be referenced in our other scripts, which is exactly what we do throughout here. So for example, in our text label behavior, we use float data here because we're using a data object, being the text, that is going to be updated by the float data script. So in this one, we are basically telling the text that when there is an update, or in this case, when there's a trigger between the two objects and they meet and they collide, then, which is what we have here, then this text is going to update. And so that trigger is just telling that text to update when this trigger is triggered. Which the way I'm explaining it sounds crazy, but I think I understand what's going on. And then this is my int data script. I made a new object to apply that to, just this little capsule here. So that's applied here. So I can mess around with that if I wanted to. I could set this as like a mana value if it was in a RPG game or something like that, and have that as like a different bar and like a different text thing there. So yeah, but I have everything applied on here. As you can see, the trigger enter event on the health power up, doing it with the health float data, incrementing that by 10 every time that happens, and then updating the text with this update label here. And then same thing on the health power down, but this time it's -10. So I will play that and show you this working. So that's kind of off screen, but you can see it here. Just every time that I move this, that's going to go down because that's my health power down one, and then this is going to go up because that's my health power up to go up. So yeah, so all of those scripts are working, and yeah, scriptable objects are pretty interesting, and I can definitely see how useful that they are for storing data, and it's kind of nice to have one place that you kind of have that, and then you can reference it in every other script, and then that's just kind of all you need to do. And yeah, so I had a lot of fun with this part of the lab, and I'll see you when we do the challenge.